Hey everyone, welcome to Neil Talks. My name's Neil, and it's time to talk the IT crowd. I've been really thrilled with Series 3 so far. I think it's been the best series of the show yet, and I have especially high expectations for this episode in particular. You guys in the comments have prepared me for this episode, much in the way you prepared me for the first episode of Series 2, the workouting. You've told me the speech is one of your favorite episodes. And that's where we are, episode 4 of Series 3, the speech. I don't know what the episode's about. You guys have been very good about not spoiling that sort of stuff for me, and I appreciate that greatly. But I do have high expectations of this episode. I haven't been let down yet with your favorites, so I feel very optimistic that this is going to be a great one, that I'm going to love it. Might as well jump right into it, right? So here we go. Episode 4, Series 3, the speech.
They really must be very impressed with you.
I didn't even know they had an Employee of the Month thing here.
Really? I thought you won it once.
No, everyone thought I was dead.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever won it?
No, I haven't. I don't know, Jen. Sometimes I think it's because I just want it so damn much.
I think someone up there must have sensed something in me. A greatness? No, I'm not saying that, but something.
Yeah, I'm sensing something.
Yeah. She almost went Richmond there on us.
Whatever happened to Richmond?
He got scurvy.
So no more Noel Fielding because of the scurvy.
I'm April Shepherd. You're being made Richest Magazine's Man of the Year. I'm doing the profile.
Oh, yes,
Richest
that's right.
I
magazine.
know you're the boss, but what does that entail?
Many things. Like this morning, for instance. I had to choose the Employee of the Month from the box.
May I ask, what are you doing on that pad?
One of my little hobbies is caricature. Sometimes I like to sketch someone as I'm talking to them.
Great, okay. Right, tell me, who is your favourite person from history?
Sherlock Holmes.
Well, he's fictional.
Whoa. Who took care of the business with the giant dog that was eating everybody? It wasn't Watson. Don't tell me. I suppose he was fictional too. I think you're playing games with me, young lady.
Okay then, favourite fictional character?
Oh, the Elephant Man.
I think perhaps it's you who's playing games with me. You're a very surprising man, Mr. Renham.
Yes. May I take you to dinner?
Oh, I don't think I could...
In Paris?
Paris?
It's the name of a new restaurant in Hull.
Sit down.
Is this a new desk?
Yeah. Sit down, please. It might be worth looking at ourselves and saying, hey, am I really giving it 110%? And if not, why not? What the heck is wrong with me? Am I mentally ill or something? Would it hurt to smile? Come on, let's see a smile now. Come on.
Just smile, little Roy.
Keep at it. That's your homework. Moss.
So, what's your speech going to be about?
What speech?
Every employee of the month has to give a speech in their area of expertise.
Which for you is computers.
Where do I have
At the monthly shareholders meeting.
When do I...
Friday
What time?
morning.
How's that?
You know, I was thinking, if there's anything you guys want to say, I can put it in, it's no problem.
Is there anything you'd like to say to the shareholders, Moss?
Just say hi.
Say hi from us.
Hi.
I wonder how many more times she's going to come in.
You know, I think maybe it'd be a good idea if you two contributed to this. I really do. I think it would give you experience in writing a speech for a public figure.
Well, obviously, in our line of work, that would be handy. But, you know what, Jen? I'm snowed under here. Oh, what are we doing?
Huh?
Moss, do you trust me?
No.
Do you trust me?
No.
Well, if you trust me, then offer to write that speech.
I don't trust you. Hello?
I feel really bad having all the fun writing this speech.
Well, I suppose...
Thanks, I'm off for lunch. Leave it on my desk.
She will say anything we tell her to.
Yeah.
We can put any old bollocks in that speech, and she shall repeat it. It's going to be hilarious.
Sometimes I could kiss your mind, Roy.
It's got to be something big.
I think I may have it.
What?
You'd best put seatbelts on your ears, Roy. 'Cause I'm going to take them for the ride of their lives.
Oh, keep us in suspense, please. I can't wait.
You're silly.
Do you know I've never been so enchanted by a woman in all my life? What's your name again? I know you told me.
April.
After dinner, would you do me the honor of accompanying me to my bed?
Oh,
No, I've said too much. I've let my heart overpower my head, which is my want.
I'm very flattered, Douglas, but there's a problem. There's something I should tell you.
Go on.
I used to be a man, Douglas. I've had a lot of hormone therapy and a number of operations. I'm really sorry.
We're really going here,
I hope
right?
you don't feel I deceived you.
I don't care.
What?
Doesn't bother me.
Wow. It bothers most men.
I'm not most men, and the offer still stands. Are you up for it? Just amazing.
You liked it?
You really know your way around that area. What are you doing tomorrow night, April?
I was thinking of staying in and watching the darts.
You've read my mind.
I don't know how I feel about this. It's unexpected. It's not cliched by any means, but I'm not sure. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's just not funny.
This, Jen, is the internet.
The whole internet.
Yep. I asked for a loan of it so that you could use it in your speech.
It's so small.
That's one of the surprising things about it.
Hang on. It doesn't have any wires.
It's wireless. You present this to the shareholders and you will get quite a response.
Can I touch it? Ooh. It's so light.
Of course it is, Jen. The internet doesn't weigh anything.
No, of course it doesn't.
What is Jen doing with the internet? Are you insane? What if she drops it?
I won't drop it. I'll look after it.
No, Jen. No, this needs to go straight back to Big Ben.
Yeah, it goes on top of Big Ben. That's where you get the best reception.
All right, I promise I won't let anything happen to it.
No, Jen, I'm sorry, but the elders of the internet would never stand for it.
No, Roy, I told them about Jen winning Employee of the Month, and they were so impressed that they wanted to do whatever they could to help.
Wait a minute. The elders of the internet know who I am? You've got to let me know this.
Well, Moss, has it been completely demagnetized?
By Stephen Hawking himself.
Well, if it's okay with the hawk.
Slowly.
Usually, I can't wait to get away from a woman once I've ejaculated. But with you, I totally love the bloody arse off you.
Oh, Douglas, I love you too.
To think when we met, you were so worried that you came from Iran.
What?
Doesn't bother me. I'm very modern.
Wasn't even
from
paying
Iran.
attention.
I said I used to be a man.
You used to be a man.
Yes!
Oh, God!
I love their giggling.
Computer expert, Jen Barber, has kindly agreed to say a few words.
No one's gonna realize that she's saying complete nonsense.
Wouldn't it be better if I could actually bring one of these wonders in to show you it? Say, oh, I don't know, the internet. I think it would. And I have. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to present to you the internet.
None of them.
Why is no one laughing?
If anything were to happen to this box, the world as we know it would fall into chaos. Society would tear itself apart like an angry child with a napkin. So please, no flash photography.
But why?
It's not you, it's me. No, actually, it's not me. It is you. I'm sorry.
Look at me. I am a woman. This is a woman in front of you.
You're tearing me apart.
Please, Douglas.
How can you do this to me?
You bastard.
This really isn't that funny.
I know, it's terrible.
It's over, April!
The internet!
That's a problematic episode. I absolutely love the A storyline. I love Roy and Moss messing with Jen. I love the whole concept of the internet box and her speech. I love that no one in the crowd knew that she was talking a bunch of nonsense. I love that it devolved into chaos at the end when the box got destroyed. I love all of that. But the B storyline, it's impossible to watch that knowing what we know about Graham Linehan. And the fact that he is an outspoken transphobe. Like, sometimes you can separate the artist and the art, but when the art itself it barely disguises the author's own views, then it's problematic. And as much as I think Douglas is supposed to be a piece of shit character, I also think he embodies a lot of Graham Linehan. And it's tough when he's also supposed to be funny. He's supposed to be really funny. And yet he's espousing all these really terrible attitudes. Now, I'm not saying every guy should be totally fine dating a trans woman. I mean, that's a personal preference, but the way it's explored, if that's the right word in this episode, it's problematic. Yeah. And I'm torn because I'm trying to figure out whether I just sort of turned off my "this is a comedy" as soon as that plot line was revealed that April was trans. Never once did that plot seem funny to me. I don't think it was particularly funny, even if I didn't know anything about Graham Linehan. Even if I just watched it in a black box of oblivion, I don't think it was a particularly funny beeline. And Yeah, it certainly hasn't aged well. It's not exactly an ancient episode, but it doesn't help. I don't think going, oh, this was made in 2008, it was a different time, is an excuse for it. I know a lot of people think Douglas is an awesome character, a funny character. Like I don't think a lot of people actually go, oh yeah, no, I believe in Douglas. I stand for all the things he stands for. I think a lot of people think the actor's great, the comedy's funny. He's never really hit home for me. There's certainly been moments where I've laughed at the things he's said and done as designed on the show, but I think too often his humor is based around the fact that he's a sexual predator, that all he thinks about is sex, and rather blunt homophobia, transphobia, etc. And it's unappealing. I wish this was an easy show to love. I wish, because I know it's got a ton of fans. I know a lot of people think of it as one of the best British sitcoms of all time. But I just find it... some episodes I absolutely love. The first half of this series, I thought was excellent. The first 3 episodes of Series 3 were hilarious. But this episode just falls so flat for me. Yeah, it's a shame. It's a real shame. I was expecting so much more from this episode, and that B plot just killed it for me. If we had spent the whole episode on the A plot, I would have adored this episode. And instead, I'm walking away with a really sour taste in my mouth. And I hope all of you who are fans of the show and have been watching my reactions hear what I'm saying. I'm still going to give every episode of this show a chance, but just because my opinion may differ from yours, and you know what, some of you are going to leave because I come down hard on this show. And fair enough. But I think one of the detriments that social media and the internet have brought to society is that we're a lot less tolerant of opinions differing from our own. We have the ability to gatekeep our media experience much more selectively than we ever did in the past. And so we can filter out the people that offer dissenting opinion. And while that reduces the stress from our day-to-day, often, I get it, it also can push us to the extremes and an unwillingness to enter honest debate. I would love to debate this with you guys. If there are those of you who see this as harmless, I don't want you to leave. I'd like you to explain yourself politely. I don't want this to become antagonistic. I don't want this to become hateful. I certainly don't want that. But I would love to hear your opinion. I'd love to discuss this because I do want to understand the other side. Maybe I am being too PC or woke or whatever you want to call me, but I just feel like it's blunt, unfunny humor at the expense of a minority group that's all too often the victim, and there's just no humor in it for me. But I would love to open a discussion about this sort of thing. What do you guys think? Honestly, I would love to hear, but please keep it civil, keep the hate out of it. I'd love to have an intelligent conversation about this. I'm crossing my fingers that we get back on track with the next episode, and maybe we will. Only way to find out is tune in next week. So until then, everybody, take care, stay healthy. We'll see you soon. Cheers.